What is up, guys? Welcome to the football chat box. My name is Ryan, and we've got double gaming 28 and double gaming 29 news. So let's get into it, right? Because we were in the middle of planning for 26 and then 27, trying to adjust for 27, and now we got 28 and 29. We just kind of changed my chip strategy because initially we were thinking that we were going to get the big doubles in game week 36 and 33, but now they've come forward. So as you can see, this picture is from FPL Timbers, so shout out to FPL Timbers on Twitter, so make sure you go follow him. Now Wolves have got a double in 28. Crystal Palace and Watford, really good fixtures. For maybe Jimenez could be, I know Wolves don't score too much, but Jimenez could be a good option now. The defense though, the defense can be even more of a better option, I think, because 28 really tasty fixtures. Spurs, they have a double in game week 29. United and Brighton, not the easiest, but still pretty decent. Everton as well in 28. Newcastle with the double with Brighton, Southampton, Chelsea, Everton. Pretty decent fixtures. If you can kind of figure out who to get from Newcastle, that'll be good. Good to like target. Brighton, Southampton, pretty good. Chelsea, Everton. Chelsea might be tough. Everton could be easy, could be hard. We don't know what Everton will be like when it comes to game week 29. If Trippier was fit, he would have been like one of my first names to get in for my squad. But now he's out, so we'll have to see who to get. Leeds have a double, Leicester, Aston Villa, and then Norwich in 29. So that's a pretty tasty fixture run as well for Leeds. So Rafinha could be a good option in 28. I don't like him in 26, but he could be a good option in 28. Watford again with the doubles, but man, Arsenal Wolves could be a pretty. They're both really strong defenses. Even if Watford have a double, I don't know if they will be worth the owning the strikers, because I think if you look at the next fixture, Southampton, they've got Aston Villa, Newcastle, and then Watford in gaming 29. Aston Villa and Newcastle could be a really good option to try and get Broha. Livramento, if he gets his starting position back, they could be really good options. For Southampton, that is. Aston Villa also with Southampton, Leeds, and West Ham. I mean, Coutinho could be a really good option. Jacob Ramsey, if anyone's looking, could be a decent option as well. Now the big teams, they double in 29. Arsenal, Leicester, and Liverpool. Liverpool have Brighton and Arsenal. Brighton obviously have Liverpool and Tottenham. Everton with Wolves and Newcastle. That Everton fixture could be tasty, depending if Everton can fix themselves by 29. If Frank Lampard can get them under some kind of form. Obviously they have 27, they have Manchester City, and 28 they have Spurs, so it's a pretty good test to see whether they will be decent in 29. Maybe a Anthony Gordon as a bench option could be a good, could be someone you could look at. But this kind of has changed my chip strategy, because now I'm thinking gaming 28 with wildcard, 29 with bench boost, because 29, if you look at it, Arsenal, Liverpool, maybe Everton, Spurs, could be like those are strong teams, right? Those are strong teams where you could have a decent bench as well. Now, have to keep in mind, because in 28, if I was to wildcard, as you can see, Chelsea also have fixtures left to be allocated. Leicester have fixtures left to be allocated. Arsenal have further fixtures as well left to be allocated. Potentially, they could double in game week 30 as well. Arsenal could double in game week 30. We don't know. We'll have to see. Burnley have fixtures to be allocated. So those teams do have fixtures to be allocated. If I'm wildcarding, I'm still going to be keeping my City assets. Probably Cancelo will still remain. I will bring in Chelsea assets, and they have Burnley and Newcastle, good tasty fixtures. So I will bring in Chelsea assets for that as well. So in 29, I could have a strong bench with like really strong players as well from strong teams. So that means that I could potentially bench boost in 29. So that's something I'm considering. But right now, what this news means is that now I can target game week 26 a bit more comfortably without having to worry about planning for 28 and 29. Because now I can dead end my team at game week 27 and then wildcard into 28. But I'm not going to free hit in 27. I'm still going to go ahead with the fact that I won't free hit in 27. I'll put 11 out and hope for the best, because I still want to use my 2 free hits. One potentially still looking like I will be using it in game week 30. We don't know. We could get an Arsenal double up and a few other fixtures as well. Wolves also playing, so I could potentially double up on them, and I could potentially have 11 to put out in game week 30 as well without having to free hit there, which means I could potentially use my 2 free hit chips for any doubles that come after game week 30, because we know we have a few fixtures left to reallocate. So Chelsea's fixtures, Arsenal fixtures, if they get the double in 30, then yeah, it's a different story. But like there are a few fixtures left to reallocate, and I could potentially use my free hits back then for those doubles as well. So we don't know how it's going to go, but makes 26 a bit more easier to plan, especially with Jota out now. And I was worried like Jota out, it makes planning a bit more hard, but now it kind of like I know I'm going to dead end my team. Now the question to you guys is, does it change your chip strategy? Are you going to, because I've seen people who were planning to free hit in 27 but are now not going to do that because of the fact that if you were to free hit in 27, you obviously your 26 squad carries over to 28, but you can't make any transfers in 27 to try and adjust your squad to 28, if that makes sense, because you will lose that one free transfer in 27 that you could have used to get a player out to bring in for 28 or 29, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments if that has changed your kind of like approach to game week 27, because I've seen a few people on Twitter do it, but maybe you've built your squad in 26 where you need to free it in 27, and that's the case. But let me know if your chip strategy has changed. I'll be having a deadline day stream tomorrow, so we're going to be talking lots about that tomorrow. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications as well. Lots to discuss, lots to look forward to. Huge news that we've got right now. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification as well to know when I go live tomorrow. And yeah, let me know in the comments what your plan is now, because whether it's changed or whether it's still the same. Until then, have a good day. Good night, everyone.